IntellivisionDude here, and this is a response to an open tag by RPKGameVids. Show us your retro compilations. Now, I'm not 100% sure that all of these are technically retro compilations, or are they not? But I'm going to show them anyway. Here's one of the ones that I'm not 100% sure on. It's just Centipede and Millipede for the Game Boy, but it says Arcade Classics 2. So maybe that counts. Here's one that does count, but it's for the Genesis. Arcade Classics. Centipede, Missile Command, Pong, and I can't remember if there's anything else on there. Here's one for the Game Boy Advance. Centipede, Breakout, and Warlords. I think that counts. What about this one? Does this one count? Super Mario All-Stars. It's they're re-releasing Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, plus the Lost Levels. I kind of think that counts. Here's another iffy one. It's just called Donkey Kong Classics. It's just Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. in one. But they use the word classics. That's getting a little bit technical. The rest of these are full-fledged compilations. We got Intellivision Lives for the DS. We got Atari's Greatest Hits Volume 1 for the DS. Now I just need Volume 2. We got the Sonic Mega Collection, which is all the classic Sonic games, except for Sonic CD. It's got Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Sonic & Knuckles, 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, Mean Bean Machine. Hold on here. Okay. The Sega Genesis Collection. Not as many games as the version that was put out on the Xbox 360 and PS3, but still quite a few. I mean, it's got Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4. It's just missing Phantasy Star 1, which was on the other collection for the Xbox 360, PS3. And there's a few more that the other one has that this one does not have. It's got Kid Chameleon, Bonanza Brothers, Alex Kidd, Flicky, Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, Vector Man 1 and 2, plus more. We got the Namco Museum 50th Anniversary Edition for the PS2. This one, besides the obvious Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga Galaxy, and Dig Dug, it has a really cool game called Dragon Spirit, which is a cool shooter. And you are a dragon. I think that's that one right there. And you can shoot fire. There you are, right there. You're the dragon. The blue guy. I also have Intellivision Lives for the PS2. Not bad. The DS one is not really good at all. It's only good because you can play it on the go and it's a handheld. But there was a lot of glitches in some of the games on the DS version. This one doesn't have as many glitches as what I've heard, but I have heard that there is some glitching in this one as well. Some of the sounds aren't exactly the same either. I think they may have messed up on the sounds in Thunder Castle, maybe Shark Shark. So it's not 100% perfect. Plus, it doesn't have every single game. Not even close. There's 125 Intellivision games officially, and this has just a little over 60. So it's missing Burger Time. I used to have the Intellivision collection for the PS1. It was called Intellivision Classics, I think, but I sold it because I had the PS2 version. It had everything the PS1 version had plus more, so I didn't see any reason of keeping it. I should have just kept it because it was Intellivision related, but I did not. Let's see here. I wanted to show both those together. So, Namco Museum Volume 1 for the PS1, my original copy. Bought this brand new in the store back in the day, so it's pretty worn. There's a crack in the case. This one had Pac-Man, Galaga Pole Position, Bozkanian, Rally X, New Rally X, and Toy Pop. Volume 3 had Galaxian, Miss Pac-Man, Pole Position 2, Dig Dug, Fozon, and the Tower of Druga, or something like that. I used to also have the Namco collection for the N64, but I gave it to my roommate. Let's see, we got Arcade Greatest Hits, Midway Collection Volume 2. This one has Burger Time. Not the best port of Burger Time. Root Beer Tapper, Spy Hunter. I see Moon Patrol on there. I haven't really played this too much. I can't read all those. Joust, Blaster. This one I can't read. It's like it says Splat. Splat. The Atari Anniversary Edition Redux. This one I like because it has the arcade version of Millipede. Pretty sure this is the one that had Millipede. It mentioned Centipede on the back, but I thought it had Millipede as well. Or maybe I'm just remembering Centipede. I don't remember. This is the one I know definitely has the arcade version of Millipede. Okay, so I'm not sure about that one, the Atari one. This one does, because I included it in my comparison video. So it was pretty good. Controls are not perfect because it didn't have analog controls for Millipede. You only could use the D-pad, and the PS1 controller had a crappy D-pad. Let's see, Marble Madness, Crystal Castles, Roll Blasters, Gauntlet, Paperboy. My copy might be messed up, I'm not sure. One of the games would lock up, and may have been Gauntlet. And the game didn't have any major scratches on it, so I wasn't really sure. Paperboy was all screwed up. The graphics were glitchy as hell. And finally, one that I'm not even sure if I've put into play yet. Williams Arcade Greatest Hits. Doesn't have the manual, but it has Bubbles, Defender, Defender 2, Joust, Robotron, 2084, and Sinistar. Ones that I would like to get. Oh wait, let me show you these before I talk about that. And I'm going to show these as well. Namco Plug and Play. I know this has Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Pole Position, shows that on the side. And maybe Galaga, I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what games are on this one. And this one here, Miss Pac-Man, Pole Position, Galaga. This one has Galaga, so I'm not sure what that one has. Xevious, Mappy. I think these count. They're plug and plays, but they're retro compilations. And ones that I would like to get, of course, are the Midway Arcade Treasures. I think it's 1, 2, and 3, is it, for the PS2? Then there's a couple Capcom classics for the PS2. Then there's the SNK one that I really want for the PS2 because it has Baseball Stars 2 on it, the Neo Geo version. And I would really, really like to own that. Not sure if it was ported correctly or not. I can't find any info on if it was a perfect port or not. It probably was. Haven't seen anything for or against it or any bad or negative reviews. So I guess that's everything. It's an open tag, so I'm not tagging anybody. But if you want to do it, do it. And that's the end of this video, so thanks for watching.